going to take us to the final, the fifth and final choice. For me, the fifth critical choice I made on my journey to finally getting to enduring success is that I finally chose to embrace my boundless capacity to give love and receive love. And the distinction I want to make within this conversation is what I'm not talking about is love, the emotion that isn't a choice. You know, there's love that we feel as an emotion that you just feel it. What I am talking about is love as an action, which is a choice. And that manifests itself in so many different ways, practical and profound, for different people in different situations and different perspectives. So we all have different examples. What I'm really drawn to with you is the manifestation of giving love that VOA Greater New York displays every day, and you being one of the leaders of the helm there in giving love to the community. So just give me your perspective on how the organization and giving love manifests and what other community members can do to keep giving.
I think VOA as an organization just embodies love, and the corporate partners and the community partners that we work with, they show their love by not forgetting their impoverished neighbors, people who need their support and people who need their help. I remember an example of love that I've seen since working at this organization was at the first distribution event for Operation Backpack. I mentioned Operation Backpack before, but for those of you who don't know what Operation Backpack is, it's a 21-year-old community service initiative where Volunteers of America, Greater New York, we provide backpacks filled with grade appropriate school supplies to every single child residing in a New York City homeless shelter. It's an initiative that was founded by us, and other affiliates of Volunteers of America have been doing it for some time as well. So at one of the distribution events at one of the shelters, I got to see the kids receiving the backpacks that were donated by our corporate and community partners. It's not only, they're receiving backpacks that weren't their choice. They come into a room filled with backpacks that were given by our partners, and they chose what they wanted. Whether, it's a Roblox backpack or, a Barbie backpack, something that, they loved and, they wanted, and something that would enable them to go back to school feeling confident, and not feeling different than their peers. That was love to me. That I actually cried when I went to that distribution event, to see the smiles on the faces of the kids and the parents who are so grateful because, if it wasn't for our community partners, they wouldn't otherwise be able to provide these things for their kids. These are people who struggle to put food on the table for their kids. If it wasn't for VOA, they wouldn't have the means to have essential items like that, like food or personal hygiene items, or much less backpacks. It costs at least $100 to send kids back to school with the supplies and the backpacks themselves. So that was just an incredible manifestation of love to me.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm grateful that I got to witness that and experience that. And I'm so grateful to our community partners who make those things possible.
Ericia, that is a beautiful story and example to wrap us up. And this, but and my community knows, but I'm going to say it one more time, because I believe with my whole heart that we create enduring success and fuel the success of others. What you said at the very beginning is success, fueling the success of others, when we choose to give love, and when we choose to receive it. And even in the aspect of what time can I give? Do they say time, talent, treasure? When you think about the manifestation of giving love, what can we do within our community and communities such that we can give a little bit of our time or a little bit of our talent or a little bit of our treasure or whatever it is. And also be cognizant of receiving the love that others want to give back.
Thank you for joining me for our Choose and Become interview series. You could find this episode and others at trishkendall.com. Just go to trishkendall.com/choose-become-interview-series. Or if you have a question or just want to leave a comment, email me, trish@trishkendall.com.